take the lead, missing. Curry with it. Out defended by Freak. Iguodala, right side. Plenty of space. The shot no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, when Byron Scott and I had a chance to catch up a few minutes ago, we talked about their strategy defensively, going up against such an explosive offense. He said, well, we've done our advanced scouting. We know where it is they like to get their shots and where they're most effective. The challenge is taking that information and using it out on the court. It's a great test for our players, and I'm eager to see how they respond. It'll be fun for us to watch, Kevin.
Okay, Doris, appreciate the report, and Coach is playing here tonight. A good one, guys.
And I agree with him. I think he's determined not to let the opposing offense dictate tempo, and I think that is a good game plan.
That's the only plan, really, Greg. And Kevin, I mean, they cannot allow that offense to run wild. This game has to be played on their terms.
Now, here's Bass. After the miss from Klay Thompson. And Young kicks to Watson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Thompson outside. Iguodala wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Iguodala's got 8 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Hibbert, and he gets it to go.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Iguodala against Young to the paint, and Hibbert with the block. Outside Bryant to the inside, and Hibbert with the basket on the assist from Kobe. Hibbert's got his second bucket of the night.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Green with a screen for Curry. Outside, Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Shot by Young. Rebounded by Bogut.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Green, the screen. Curry kicks to Green. Can't make good off the screen.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Now here's Thompson. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Young with the steal. The pass to Bass, and Watson has it in the corner. He kicks to Bass. Passes it to Young. Lakers working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. Step back shot. The Warriors pull it in.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Curry passes to Green. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target. And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed? And with the moment, let's check out the stats for Stephen Curry. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 23 points a game last year. 7 assists and just over 2 steals. And you look at his score, and he was #1 on the team last season.
And, Greg, I liked his ability to play through contact, his exceptional concentration. That allowed him to be a great finisher.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Randall's checked in for Hibbert. Williams comes in for Bryant. And it's Russell in for Freak. Now here's Williams. Dishes to Bass. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Bass has got his second bucket. And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself up. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. You need it to fight through screens and attack the rim, and he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level.
And he gets it to go. Young's got 5.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. It's really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up. Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Russell dishes to Bass. And here's Young from the arc. Again, Young missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Tariq Black comes in for Brandon Bass. And it's World Peace in for Nick Young. Golden State also making some changes. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Now here's Williams. Looking for his first basket still in this one. No good on the three. The Warriors leading. Here is Livingston. And the wide open shot from Green. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
That's good. Here is Livingston. Green, the screen. Livingston kicks to Thompson. Shoots off the screen. Again, Golden State.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Randall. Black in the post. Spates there. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Golden State. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Here is Livingston. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Spades missing again.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
There's a good screen. There's Williams. Green with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Shot clock at 6. Randall kicks to Russell. Shoots the three. They grab their own miss.
Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is. And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Here's Russell. The Warriors making the shot. This one for three. Again, Russell missing.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter. And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And former Coach of the Year Byron Scott now with the Lakers. And as you said, Greg, he's not an analytics guy. And Clark, I think he's a guy that the eye test for him is huge.
Yeah, he feels a lot. Terrific communicator and storyteller. Great experience as a player and as a champion. And I think that all is evident in his coaching style.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 5. Hibbert with the screen. Outside Bryant. Jacks up a three. Can't get it to go. And Golden State will come the other way. Barbosa with it. Out defended by Freak. Over in the corner, Livingston. On the wing, Green. Spates kicks to Barbosa. Spates sets a screen. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist. And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Bucket. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
Now, here's Green. He has 5.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Here's Bryant, and the Lakers with another miss.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Barbosa gets the bucket.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Here's Watson, and there's the feed to Bass. On its way from Young for 2. Not enough on that one as it misses. 1 second left. Shot misses. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Warriors lead by 12. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.